Beware, she's scheming. You'll fall in love and you'll be screaming, demon. Ooh. That girl is poison. Poison, 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 poison. She's driving me out of my mind. That's why it's hard for me to find. Can't get that light skinned bitch out of my head. Miss her, kiss her, love her. That girl is poison.
Can't stop, won't stop. Bad boy? Shit. The feds ain't say that. Man, what we looking at right now is pretty much an end of an era. I mean, once the fucking feds run down on you, go to all your properties, your main properties or whatever, big ass crib too. In LA and Miami, man. It's tough right now for Diddy and the Diddy crew, him and his sons. Um, yeah, it looks like Diddy's on a downward slide. Basically, back in November, it looks like Cassie put out some type of paperwork. It was a deadline in New York or whatever about reporting some type of sexual misconduct or whatever. And it looks like it was, in my opinion, a ploy to cash out. You know, she pretty much was up when she was with Diddy, and she ended up dating down, so to speak, after she left him. And he still expressed his admiration and love for Cassie, and she stuck him up. Let's be real, she stuck him up. And it's crazy that African American men seem like they always, this is the button that they push to bring them down, is the some type of sexual misconduct, the sexual issue. Let's go back to, we can go all the way back 100 years. Jack Johnson, for like one of the first black heavyweight boxers, they made up the Mann Act to bring him down because he was screwing white women allegedly. So it's kind of interesting. Anytime it's a black man with a position of power in society, to get rid of him by just pushing the button, say, "Hey, you raped somebody, or you did some sexual immorality to the woman." And it's crazy because not even his sons, his sons is getting arrested at his properties. This is pretty sick, man. Like, regardless of what you think about what's going on, if you just think about it. Just think about it. The stuff that was reported that Cassie said that Diddy did, she basically was a willing participant of it at the time. Now, when she decided to be a victim, it's cash out time. And because of his stature and his resources, and of course the R. Kelly case, going back to the Mann Act that they did with Jack Johnson, they used the Mann Act to actually get rid of R. Kelly. And that's the problem. It's like using the immoral law to get somebody when you don't really need to do that, especially with the R. Kelly case. It was clear with him, but with Diddy, even though he's not black, Vince McMahon, he had some of the same, you know, accusations with him. The only problem with him is that he didn't pay his trick bill, and these women be with it while they there, and then later on they decide, I wasn't cool with that. Let me sue. My thing is this: even with the Vince McMahon case, he was able to cash out. I think he got some type of big buyout for his company, this and that. With Diddy, I didn't hear anything about him being bought out or anything with his stuff. He just so-called stepping down. He's got to remove himself from the situation. So it's still a difference. It's like when you're an African American male in this society, if they decide to demonize you, you lose everything. Look at Michael Jackson. They put cases on him, multiple cases on him They pretty much dissolved his resources, and he had to die for his estate to get in the plus column. You know what I mean? It's pretty sick. A lot of times, at the end of the day, women in the society are treated like they're infantile. They're treated like they don't have any accountability when it's convenient, and that's pretty disgusting. I don't know at what point consent expires when she says, but something has to change with this, man. These broads be living it up when they with these rich men who be having little freaky tendencies, enjoying the fruits of the man's labor, and then a decade later or so, or maybe 2 or 3 decades, whenever they decide to, oh, I'm a victim, I need to cash out. And then the cash out leads to criminal investigations, and depending if they want to prosecute you or not, they'll go ahead and seize all your assets. It's kind of sick when you think about it. When you in society, you are, no matter what status you reach, you're always subject to the fall based on hearsay. When you were with it in the beginning, you need to be able to stick to it in the end. Are grown adult women accountable for their actions or not? That's what we're gonna have to decide as a society. Are they children? Are they like children, where they don't have any accountability, or are they adults? That's all I got to say about it. Because this is crazy.